Just a bit further now.
So if I remember correctly, we were doing the monorail thing where we managed to set it back up and then we travelled back with the monorail. And if I'm not wrong, I did mess up slightly because I put in all my equipment into the monorail container. And now I've got no idea what I've got to do to get that back. If I go to the terminal, hopefully that'll let me access it.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this?
I think that was probably the easiest S rank I've done so far.
Nothing to worry about for a while.
Oh yeah, wicked. Off-roader now.
Found some of our missing stuff, did you? I thought this was gone for good. We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have
Okay, so that's even better. I've got battery unit as well to increase capacity for both the tri-cruiser and off-roader.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can...
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Oh, that was quite a significant upgrade. I wonder what the porter grade maximum can go to. Given it's a 3-digit capacity, I think it might be 999. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out soon enough. So increases the number of objects that are shared from other players around the world. Uses time for to recharge Sam's battery. I think that'll be quite an interesting one. Probably a good one to get.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
A bit of shades. Don't do anyone wrong. Good. Look a bit bland, mind you. So release as part of the... For the balance structure, square, okay. Block direct and reflector sunlight.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network. Which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts.
Two things. This one kind of reminds me a bit like the helicopter in Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid. And the development parts reminds me a bit of the R&D function within Metal Gear Solid 5 as well, Phantom Pain. So a lot of similarities there.
We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed.
And before I do that, I need to see if I can get my equipment back first. Is it in facility storage? Yeah, so these are them basically. Let's take them all back. I don't think I need every single one of them, but just the main ones. Same with those. PCC, container spray bag. I like to have a lot of blood bags with me just in case I ever need them. Place on backpack. Suppose I need to be wearing some shoes as well, don't I? So let me go back to and the skeleton. Equip. And the transporter boots, put them on. And then rearrange everything else. And whilst I'm at it, let's see if I can fabricate
Vehicle customization services
an
now
off-roader. Custom parts. Okay, that'll be quite interesting to see what we've actually got. But let me fabricate an off-roader first. Battery unit, yep. Nothing wrong with that. Vehicle customization. Metals, that's fine. Add to storage. But what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to probably link it up to this one instead. I don't think there's any harm in having as many batteries as we can. Might as well make the most of it, because then what I can do is once new parts become available, I can always kind of take them off and put them on the tri-cruiser instead. So at least I'm not losing out. Right, so we got 6 batteries. That should be enough, if anything. Yeah, that should be okay. And let's see if I can claim any materials. Some decent amount of Caro crystals, ceramics. Let's take some of those. Right, so there's a couple of sub-orders here that I'm probably going to get done. So what I'll do is I'll quickly get these done and then continue with the main story. So see you all in 2 ticks. And we're back after getting sidetracked with a lot of side quests. I think, to be honest, the main thing that I've probably gained is this little baby here. If I can find it. Oh. There we go. Battle skeleton level 3. Very, very handy. Especially kind of running for a long time. Of course, it's battery powered, but level 3 definitely makes a massive difference. And of course, I've got a lot of side mission items here that I'll probably want to get rid of later on. But yeah, to be honest, I got sidetracked quite a lot, but we're getting back on track now with the mission, or the main story for that matter. So let's get onto the DHV then. Let's see where we've got to go. Oh, that's sick. I'm sure it said how many people are on board. Quite cool.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
I really have got no clue what's actually going on. I think I do need to catch up
Charlie. A new order is now ready for you.
on the story from the
I'd
first
also
game.
like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Have I genuinely got the time to read a book? Let's see what it's got to tell me. Moby Dick. Ah, the classic.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
So he actually goes and delivers it to him. Okay, fair enough.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain.
What a
Hear
guy.
the story?
What a guy, Kojima. You smashed it.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named it. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Rip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm! And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him. At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Such a wacky story. But I love the reference to Fantepe. It's like a massive FU from Kojima. What a guy. What a guy. Right, let's quickly shower up. I'm sure we can skip this bit. I think we'll just head on up then.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility. Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Right, let's see what we've got to deliver or where we've got to go to. Oh, okay, there's nothing really here. Where have I got to go to? Yeah, I'm here. Let's try again. That's weird. Take on a mail order at the F1 terminal. Ah, no wonder. I'm in the DHV, that's why. Becoming a bit senile now. Right, quickly get to the terminal, take on order, and become an Amazon delivery driver at the same time. The usual. Let's see what we've got to do this time. Oops.
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its Western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Wow, that's quite a large item. Deliver all terraforming equipment to Rainbow Valley. How far is Rainbow Valley? So, okay, it's quite a straight-ish run. Right, okay, so I've got to go through this little river. And then it's not far from there. Okay.
Commencing route creation.
Do a straight run from here. And then I think it would probably just be safer if we follow it through. Like so. Yeah.
Delivery route finalized.
Bit risky, but not too much that we can't really handle. Load it onto the pickup truck. Fabricate. Let's see what we've got. Yes, I unlocked another version of the floating carrier level 2. And an SL trunk gun. And it's a silent version, so that'll be quite handy actually. Just in case I want to sneak up on some enemies. Yep. Let's go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Hopefully we can quickly speed along. Oh, is there a way for me to take this DHV with me on a chart course? Okay, so I can take it there. And I'm wondering whether it's actually a smoother run. If I go down this way. Yeah, I think that could work. But you know what? We're in it for the journey as well, aren't we? So let's just drive there. I think the DHV will really come in hand, you know, when you're doing the side missions or the side quests. So I can do that in my own time. Let's speed along. A couple of porters. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I've started to see as I'm starting to do a lot more side missions. Is other porters now. I don't think they're online or porters from online. I think they're just in-game NPC characters. Nothing wrong with a bit of that. Time full shelter we don't really need. So far so good, but I am expecting some BTs given that there's a bit of timefall rain showering down. What's that? No, we don't need that. Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? So, where are you? Let's just pick up these items. Saves me having to come back later on and actually pick them up. I think as I've been doing the side missions, I think it's fair to say I'm starting to understand a bit more about the gameplay mechanics, which is a good thing. And really helps me understand actually what I'm doing most of the time. Oh, so he's noticed me, I think. Did I have to choose this area? God. Don't really fancy fighting them, to be honest. And there's loads. Oh, okay. Took him out. Decent, decent. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a bit scared. Let's see. So I've got a shotgun level 2 as well. I think it's level 2. Quite a strong weapon to be fair. But if I take my man out, I'm hoping by me shooting him, I've not alerted anyone else out. Okay, that's another one down. Anyone else nearby? Not immediately. Or should I say not anyone in my immediate vicinity. Honestly, this is a wicked game. Just the whole gameplay mechanics. It's, I think it's fair to say, it's a masterpiece. Considering all the negative things I've heard about Death Stranding 1, honestly, I genuinely rate this game. Now there's 3 there, which I don't fancy taking on all at once. So, probably gonna have to take on one by one. So if I've taken him on, I'm hoping the others don't figure out, but he's gonna go on a bit of a rampage mode. Right, that's another one done. Still got plenty of bullets. Oh, bloody hell, there's 3 there. You know what, let's just risk it. I'm hoping I don't shoot the wrong one by accident. So I've taken him out. How many more? How many more? Let's have a look where I'm actually going because I've got no idea. Okay, so I seem to be doing a bit of a U-turn. Actually, okay, so I'm back on track. Do I want that item? Do I not want that item? Actually, you know what? I'll take it because it's gonna take. I'm gonna be going there anyway. Oh, sugar. Where? Where was that item? I'm sure it was here. Oh, there it is. I'm there searching for it when it's right in front of my eyes. There's another item there. Sorry guys, I'm not on a side quest, I promise, but I just thought, you know what, if I'm coming across these items, I may as well pick them up. It just means that whenever I hand them in, or this is what I've learned, when I hand them in, I unlock newer items if I can complete a star rating. So, why not? But I do need to go into a timefall shelter just so that I can kind of repair this pickup. Right. Back on track. Where are you? Where are you, you son of a gun? Come out, wherever you are. Okay, so nothing here so far, which is promising. Okay, so the regenerator there, which means hopefully there might be a... Get some additional juice in, and let's just speed along. Perfect. So back into the Cairo network and out of the reach of BTs. Yeah, it's annoying that you can't pick them up or pick up these items when you're driving over it. It's only on the tri-cruiser that you can actually do that, not on the pickup. Unless, I don't know, unless there's probably a skill that I can unlock later on. Who knows? But anyways, onwards and upwards. Pick up this item as well, given that I'm going there anyway. Quite conveniently placed near the location as well. And we have arrived. Let's have a quick scan around. Is there anything nearby? Nope.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. The cargo's in fine condition. Perfect, even. We didn't think we'd ever get this, but here you are. We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay, then.
tar cannon device primarily used to extinguish fires by dousing them with a jet of decontaminated tar. Can also knock humans unconscious and suppress smaller enemies. Deploy the cannon to fix it to the ground and replenish its tar supply, but be warned that the tar it expels has a restrictive effect on catchers. Nah, no idea what that means, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Additional instances to an already existing feature, boosting its efficiency. Extend the window during which lags can... okay.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Which means I've also got to fabricate the tar cannon, because I've got a feeling there's going to be some fire that I'm going to have to take out. So I'd rather be equipped beforehand. Place that into the pickup truck. Let's claim some materials at the same time as well. And then just place them all into storage or private locker. What the heck was that? Right, so I've literally got to go across.
Root creation.
there.
Delivery route.
That should be okay. Bit of a narrow path, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. And off we go. I really need to repair this as well. Last thing I want is for the pickup truck to get damaged. Oh, that wasn't too difficult, was it? You know what? I've got a feeling the boss fight's coming up.
To fit those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying is not for me. I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing worrying me.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam.
I was gonna say, I thought the rain was supposed to make people older, but clearly she's got some powers of some sort. Anyways, let's take this truck a bit closer, because what I've noticed is the truck has got to be within the circle that's in front of kind of most places in order for me to use the pickup truck items that are stored in there, or equally to store items on the pickup truck itself. If it's not, then I can't really access the pickup truck storage as well. So learned that the hard way. But anyways, where am I going here? Have I not just come down this way? Yeah, I have. So if I dig a right, then hopefully there'll be a terminal. Okay, maybe not.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
She better not have left my pickup truck behind, because I don't fancy going and picking it up.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Thing is, they've not even bothered explaining who that Rainey person is. I mean, it would have been courteous to at least tell us who she is, but clearly not. Anyways, let's eat some of these. So that's okay. Boosted by 25. Oh, okay, I can boost. Oh, I forgot. I can boost it up to 25%. Just decide to skip that all, to be honest. Is there no more food? Let's just see.
Moby Dick, or The Whale, seems to be one of Tarman's favorite novels. As the name suggests, it's a story about a white sperm whale named Moby Dick. Captain Ahab, one of the main characters, uses a prosthetic leg made of whale bone to replace the one Moby Dick took long ago. He's obsessed with getting revenge against the whale, which he hates with a terrible passion, all while nursing the phantom pain of his lost leg. In the end, Ahab fails to exact vengeance on his foe and is dragged into the sea. His crew's only survivor is Ishmael, the book's narrator. He was rescued after clinging desperately to a coffin-shaped life buoy. That's right, a coffin was his savior. Ironic, isn't it? How you use a thing makes all the difference.
I am loving the Phantom Pain references. Ahab, Ishmael, Kojima's on a revenge mode. I love it. Right, let's go to the surface. So where is my vehicle? Ah, there it is. I thought I lost it then. Or I thought I left it behind, but clearly not. Right, well, that's it for this part. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll be back with the next part very, very soon. Thanks.